everybody, it's Ben in Beta, and today I have another solar panel review for you from a company called Power Newsmy, Power Newsmy, Power Newsmy. Not sure how you pronounce it, but it's Power Newsmy. And a few months ago, I reviewed this 7-in-1 connector from them. Works great to connect to basically any kind of MC4 cable and then connect that to any power station. And that was a pretty popular review. People really liked this cable. And they reached back out to me and asked if I would review their 100-watt solar panel as well. So they sent this to me, and we're gonna give it a try today, unbox it, see what's in there, and see how it works with my Bluetti system. Packaged pretty well. Another nice thing about this one is it's only about 8 pounds, so very portable when you need to take it somewhere for camping or whatnot. But let's see what we got here. So in the box, you're gonna get your instructions and user manual, as well as some pretty good protection for the panels. Now this is a 100-watt panel. I have mostly been using 200 or 160-watt panels in the past, but this panel is built pretty well. It's got a magnet on top to keep it together. That's pretty cool. It also has the flaps in order to kind of put the position that you want to the sun. And then it has got its pouch to hold all the cables. It looks like they are connected up here, so there's a little bit of a area where this comes out. And so one other cool thing is they actually include a 6-in-1 cable right out of the box. That's pretty cool. And that's in addition to the cable that comes with this. So you're gonna have a little bit of an extension with that. So we'll give this a try today and see how it works. But this is nice because you can connect to pretty much anything. So that seems to be a pretty big advantage to buying this one, is you get a cable that's gonna be able to connect to pretty much everything, and a little bit longer cable than you get with a lot of other solar panels. Decently long cable, honestly. It's about a 6-foot cable right out of the box, also longer than a lot of the other ones. And then when you attach this, I think this is probably gonna be like another 3 feet. So you're gonna get like 9 feet right out of the gate, which isn't too bad. But it is MC4 still. This is pretty easy to plug in for most people. So those are the cables. This is very lightweight, extraordinarily lightweight. And I kind of do like the magnet up on top. That makes it pretty easy. So they have some snaps to snap the middle part together as well to kind of keep it from flopping around too much. And this is upside down. This is a monocrystalline panel. Looks like they're clipped to the bottom as well, which is kind of nice. Okay. All right, pretty easy to set up as well. Again, this is a 100-watt panel. We're in October in Colorado. It's a perfectly clear day, or a pretty clear day. So let's plug this into the Bluetti system and see how it does. All right. So we'll go ahead here and plug in the cable that it came with. Okay. And again, there are pretty much every connector you need on here. Anderson, the DC 709, and the XT60 connectors, which is great, as well as a bunch of other ones. We're going to use the 709 connector here and plug that in. And let's see what kind of power we're pulling here. So this is the Bluetti AC60. It's a 400 watt hour battery that can do 600 watts of output. But you can see in about 3.4 hours, this is going to be charged, and it's pulling 91%. This is a very efficient panel. I'm actually quite impressed by that. I have a 200 watt panel that often doesn't get that good. This is, again, only 7 pounds. Let's actually give it a test and see what it looks like against that panel. I'll compare it against the 200 watt panel because that's also a monocrystalline panel. Okay, so here we have the Power 100 watt panel. And right behind that, we have this All Power's 200 watt panel. And again, that one is the same kind of technology here, but you can see it does look a little bit different. This is definitely a little bit different texture and panel, so this is gonna get wet, I believe. It does have a rating to be outside, which is great. And I do like this texture better than that, but we'll see how efficient they are compared to each other. It's at 79 right now. There's a little bit of clouds in the way of the sun. So we'll let that sit for just a little bit while I set up the other one and give it a try. Now I'm plugging in the All Power's 200 watt panel, and we're still using that Power Newsmy cable, so that should give us pretty similar readings. All right, so that All Power's, again, is a 200 watt panel. It is completely in the sun, and just so you can kind of see what that looks like here. Completely in the sun, nothing's blocking it at all. And again, this one's 100 watts, and this is 200. This is about 10 or 11 pounds, and it's been great for overlanding. But let's switch back now and see what the Power is doing with the same conditions. So again, 70 watts from All Powers and the Power Newsmy. So 84 in exactly the same conditions. Based upon these tests right here, I would definitely recommend the Power Newsmy as a solar panel for a smaller system or overlanding, because it is tiny. It is only 8 pounds and it is very efficient. 85. We had up to 91. You can see the sun is actually still a little bit covered by some wispy clouds, so it's not perfect conditions at the moment. Right now, it is outperforming the 200 watt panel. All right, so my first impressions of the Power Newsmy, or Power News MY, however you pronounce that, I'm really impressed with this. This is a pretty great panel for being 8 pounds, super compact and easy to take with you. And the fact that it also comes with a 6-in-1 cable, I think you should definitely check it out. There are links in the description. Please leave your comments and questions below so I can answer them if you have any. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out too. But thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time.